Hi everyone, it's me, Valerie, and I got a nice big box of new items from the new catalog, the holiday catalog. This is the cover. I've got my catalogs in hand. It's fantastic to have a catalog to look at and not just look at it online. So please let me know if you want a catalog, because I want to make sure I get them mailed out to everyone who wants one. There we go, got my video pulled up, just want to make sure you all can see everything. I can't show you the inside of the catalog, I can only show you the cover and the back cover. It's got some awesome items in it, but I'm going to start by showing you this suite right here. It's called Let It Snow. And let me just find a place to lay my catalog here so I can pull everything over from this suite. I've got it all in a pile here. So you've got this Snowball Accents puffy paint. This is something that you use, you put on your snowman and it puffs up. I don't know if there's, I'm sure there's an equivalent for it that I don't know about because I've never used it. You've got this fantastic Winter Knit 3D embossing folder. Isn't this gorgeous? That'll be a really pretty accent to, you know, put behind your cards. I'll just show you the photo just so you can see that it's got that. I would call it a Scandinavian pattern, kind of, for the knit. The Snowman Season stamp set, isn't this adorable? Like, this really is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Snowman. I feel like this is something you can use after Christmas. You can definitely use it for Christmas, but after. And then you've got this Snowman Builder Punch. Cuts out a hat, a nose, the snowman, and 2 arms. Isn't that adorable? I think it's adorable. One of my favorite things is that you can cut this little snowman out with it. So why not? It's fun. You can just build all kinds of cards with it. But here's one of the best parts. This little box has an embellishment kit. And this embellishment kit is so cute. It has, my box got a little smashed. I was a little sad about that. It's got this shimmery, glimmery washi tape in there. These super tiny little snowballs, how cute are those? I mean, they are minuscule. You could use those in a shaker card. You could actually, it's so staticky in this bag. Every time I move my finger, they like move with me. It's hilarious. But I mean, they're so tiny. You could glue them on a card if you wanted to, but I think they would be perfect in a shaker card with a little bit of glitter. And I'm going to show you some really pretty glitter in a minute that goes with one of the other sets. You get all of these little enamel coal eyes, buttons. You've got the carrot noses and the little stick arms. Hi Lisa, how are you? And then of course we have all the little felt. It's hard to see, but these are mittens here in the center. I'll poke them out just a little bit. You've got scarves, mittens, more scarves, some little stocking caps, more scarves. It's just hard to see how they're cut out, but you've got all these gorgeous colors. Aren't these beautiful? Shaded spruce, coastal cabana. I am gonna say this is probably Rococo Rose or Flirty Flamingo, maybe. Maybe it's Flirty Flamingo. And then you've got the Poppy Parade, I believe this is. I would have to look up the colors. Sorry, I didn't look them up ahead of time. Hi, Katie. How are you? But these are super cute. And like I said, these snowballs are like so tiny, but they're really adorable. So that, and you get this cute gift box. It doesn't have anything printed on it. So you could use this as a gift box for someone as well, or to put a set of cards in, because I think it is the perfect size for cards. And then here is the paper. I'm just going to flip it over. This has like glimmer on the little hats. And then on the other side, we have this fantastic snow pattern. Look at all these snowmen. How cute are they? I don't know which is the best way to flip it over. And then this just looks like a little blizzard, I think. And then these little snowmen. This is just like the little stamp that's in the stamp set. Isn't he cute? And then you've got the red and white stripe for the back of this one. This is one of my favorites right here. I love this. I'm not sure why it just speaks to me, but I love it. And of course it's got that glimmer on it as well. And these are red and green and white stripe on the back. Another sheet of snowmen. Look at this guy. Isn't he cute with the scarf wrapped all around him? Hi, Christine. How are you? And then the red with the blizzard on it is what I will call it. Now this one doesn't have any shimmer on it, but it's got all these gorgeous little mittens. And then the other side is that Coastal Cabana red and white stripe. And then also in this suite is red glimmer paper. Who's happy about the red glimmer paper? I am thrilled about the red glimmer paper. Look, you can do this. You have no glitter on you. Our glimmer paper is the best. Simply the best. All right, let me put this back in here so I can set it aside. And I will start off with another Christmas set, which this is really my absolute favorite of the whole catalog. This one is the Feels Like Frost suite. And I'm just going to show you the stamp set and the dies and everything all at the same time here. But these dies are so fantastic because they make this fabulous frame, and then you've got this extra little stitched piece inside if you want to do that. And it's got all this fantastic, the snowflakes. So it works perfectly with this stamp set. But here's that glitter I was telling you about. That would be perfect in a shaker card with those little snowballs. And this is called Ice Stampin' Glitter. I'm gonna pour a little bit in my hand. It's a little bit thicker than regular glitter, but it's not like super big chunks, but it's gorgeous. Isn't that really pretty? Now we gotta try to get it all back in my hand. Oh, I did pretty good, not too bad. I didn't do it on camera just because if I would have done it on camera, I would have gotten it all over the place. Good, well, I'm glad you're on here, Christine. I'm glad you're checking out what I've ordered and got. We've got some shimmery crystal effects. If you haven't used crystal effects before, this is a fantastic little medium where you can dot it on. I think I'll dot it just right here. I know you can't really see it too great, but you can make a dot like that onto something, like over the eye of a bird or whatever you want to do. Actually, you can cover an entire image with it, but this has a shimmer to it. There's a you can't see it very well, but there's a glittery shimmer in it. And then it will dry hard, so it will stay the way you want it. Now this ribbon, Seaside Spray, I know this is one that Katie said she's going to order a lot of. It is gorgeous. It is the perfect, I think, width and thickness for tying bows. It is so pretty. I just can't even believe, like, I'm with you, Katie. I'm going to be ordering more of this because it really is super pretty. And because this is what my Christmas cards are going to be made out of this year, is this paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing. I'll flip these. You get 6 by 6, so you get 48 sheets. So all the fronts are the silver and white, different patterns, and then you've got all these fantastic photographic images on the back that are just gorgeous. They're like things with snow or frost on them or ice. Isn't that one pretty? But I think for making cards this year, this is what I'm going to use. This basically just weeds in a field with ice on them. Just a gorgeous photo. This one is really pretty. They're all gorgeous. I can't get enough of this already, but look at that. I love that right there. And then this snow scene, I really think these are going to make gorgeous holiday cards. That's why this is what I'm using. Actually, I flipped 2 papers there. This is one of my favorites right there, that one. This one, look at that. I think I just need to start going out with a camera, but I'm not anywhere where there's snow or ice, so wouldn't do me any good anyway. Hi Donna, how are you? This one's really pretty with the pine cone and this one. You could even make a card that has nothing to do with winter or Christmas at all with that. And I feel like I've shown this one, but it might have just been similar. But anyway, you get 12 different designs, 4 of each, so you get 48 sheets. So that's just perfectly gorgeous for making cards with. Another little stamp set that I ordered is this Itty Bitty Christmas. I love this because we all like these little itty bitty sayings just to have to put on there. I like this one, oh what yum. I think that would be really cute to put on a tag that you're giving to someone with some baked goods have a sugar sprinkled Christmas, no peeking till Christmas, all kinds of good little sayings on here. And this one with just plain Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Sometimes that's all we need is just that simple saying. I ordered these new masks. So we've got this leafy looking mask. You can use these with embossing paste. You can sponge over them with ink. I love the polka dot. I can't wait to use the polka dot. This one is trees, which I think is gorgeous. Will be great for some Halloween cards, I think. And then this damask pattern, I guess is what that would be called. But those are all new masks that you can order in this catalog. The next that I want to show you is called the So Many Stars bundle. And now this is really a great one too, because we don't have any stars in our punches or anything anymore. So these are the stitch stars dies. So these are all have that stitching around them. Isn't that fantastic? And there's a lot of dies here. Let me see how many it says. 23 total. So you get a lot of different, this fantastic starburst pattern here. Of course, it's not going to come off because it's taped on there pretty tight, and I'm trying to do this live to show you and I can't even get it off. But look at that pattern. Isn't that great? I mean, you could use that on a birthday card. You could use that on pretty much anything, a congratulations card. But then you've got all of these fantastic stamps in this stamp set as well. I just filled the back of this and my little label's coming off, my plastic. It's got, may you enjoy this beautiful season, sending you love and plenty of cheer. May your day be bright throughout all the year. Season's greetings. Hope all your wishes come true. Oh, holy night, the stars are shining bright. Love, peace, and joy. But then, if you team it up, find a place to set those, with this new acetate paper. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock behind this, but this is like our window sheets. This is acetate, but look at that fantastic crackle pattern on that. I think that would be great using the dies to cut these out. For the stars and having those on your cards. And then a second pattern that comes in the pack is this. This one reminds me of paint splatter, but isn't that great? It's silver, and so you've got that silver, and you get 2 sheets of each in a pack, but it pairs perfectly with that stamp set bundle. Let's go with another Christmas one. This one is the Brightly Gleaming Suite. This one comes with a couple of punches. And wait till you see this paper when I get to the paper. Here are these little, these are called the Brightly Gleaming Foil Elements. They are a copper color, or copper. I wouldn't say rose gold, I would say copper. They don't have any adhesive on the back of them, but they're perfect for, you can add them like to your background. You could add them as the main element on your card. And you can adhere them however you want, so you don't have to worry about the whole thing sticking down. You can just have them pop up. Now look at this stamp set. When you see the catalog and you see the inside images that they've done with this stamp set, you're going to be like, I have to have that because it is fantastic. And here are the punches that come with it. Aren't these great? So you can punch out both of the ornaments with this, which just makes me giddy. I just love these. I can't wait to use these. I know this is also one of Katie's favorites, the stamp set and this paper. And you've got this ribbon that says Merry Christmas in the 2 different fonts, printing and a cursive. I think those are the only 2 fonts that are on it. But it's thin. You could tie it in a bow easily. You could use it just to put across the front of a card. You could cut the Merry Christmases out separate and just use those as your sentiment on the front of a card if you wanted to. There are these fantastic designer star elements, which these also will work with the Brightly, or not Brightly Gleaming, but the stars bundle that I just showed you. But these are little metal stars. Aren't these gorgeous? They have adhesive on the back of them. They're really, really pretty, and they're nice 3D. I think they're gorgeous. I think these would be awesome for military cards as well. Then there's this hammered metal 3D embossing folder. I've seen some things done with this where they've used the foil paper, and it, just looking at the folder doesn't do it justice. You have to see something made with it. So I'm gonna have to make a video soon with something with this hammered folder. But now for the paper, you can't get much better than this paper. I mean, don't get me wrong. My favorite suite was the Feels Like Frost, because that is all about me. I love those kind of images, but this paper is simply gorgeous with this copper print. And then you've got this other side, which is so pretty. So you could use it for things other than Christmas. The ornaments on this page, aren't these gorgeous? Just these colors are so rich. I think they're perfect. We got this medallion looking print, this ornate, look at that. And then this is basically the same pattern. This is smaller on here. Of course, this has the copper. You've got the leaves here. This, when I saw this page in person, I'm like, I fell in love with it because green is my thing. I like me some green. And so that's one of my favorites. This with the stars is really pretty. I think this would be cute for a birthday card as well. And then this awesome pattern here. And then you've got the striped background, which would be great for birthday cards too. I'm always trying to figure things out to use with my paper after Christmas. Like if it's not something, if I didn't use it all for Christmas cards, try to think of something that you can use after Christmas. And a lot of times birthday cards are what come up in my mind. This next bundle is the Merry Moose bundle. And this has a punch as well. Look, you can punch out a moose. What do you guys think of this moose? Isn't he cute? I just think he's gorgeous. I want to make sure all my stuff's popping up. I always have to check it because sometimes it doesn't pop up. But the sentiments in this are happiest holidays. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have a cozy Christmas. Enjoy the stillness of the season. But I love that you can punch out the moose. That just makes me super happy. I know, I'm a little goofy sometimes, but it really does make me happy. These are two different bundles, but I'm going to show them together just because they go together. This one is the Cheers to That bundle. It has raise your glass, cheers, congratulations, to the new year, to the bride and groom, to you and yours, eat, drink, and have a Merry Christmas. And then it's got just this little filigree symbol at the bottom. And then you've got this die that cuts out the word cheers, which is hard to see this way too, but cuts out the word cheers, just so you know, and a couple of little flourishes if you want them. This set is the Sip Sip Hooray. And it says, hope your big day is just one happy hour after another. Hooray. And then it's got all these fantastic drinks and the accoutrement to go with your drinks. And it says, I'll drink to that and sip, sip. And then you can cut out all of your glasses. And these are little bubbles that you can cut out at the top of your cardstock if you want. I think these two just go so perfect together. I can't wait to use them and make some cards for New Year's, for congratulations, for weddings, anything like that. Now, one more Christmas thing and then I'll move on. I know I should have done the fall items first, but this is, look at this calendar. Look at how big this is. This is a Christmas countdown project. You get all of your little pieces inside here to do with it. This is the set that coordinates with it. So easily you could use any set that you want to stamp on these little papers that go, stick to the front of your calendar boxes. And there are 25 boxes. So it's perfect for Christmas countdown or whatever kind of countdown you want. On your instructions, it just gives you some little visuals of what they look like. When you do each little box, which, obviously like 22 and 1, those are the same box, depending on how you lay them out. So there's not going to be a different layout for each box, but isn't this fantastic? I think this is gorgeous. I'm going to be doing a class with this, so I hope you'll be able to join me for that. So the next thing is the Come Together paper. Now, I have to hook it together so I could show you it this way. In the catalog, they show this paper different. They show the front and back of each page. These are not all the fronts. Some of these are the backs of these other prints like this. These two are the front and back, but some of these other ones are not. Isn't this paper gorgeous? I fell in love with this paper when I saw it. And when you see the other side, you've got some different colors in there. You've got like the Cajun Craze, you've got some rich raspberry, just some different colors. But when you flip it this way, I'm sorry, I just did flip it all the way around, sorry, so you can see it this way. these colors together is probably how I'm gonna make every one of my cards, is this way. But that's the Gather Together paper. Cute little Halloween bundle is the Wonderfully Wicked. Isn't this cute? I just love that little cat. And then you've got the Wicked die and a little spider, so you can cut out that Wicked die and use it for cards. You can use it for scrapbooking, whatever you want to do. I just think this is a really cute little Halloween, especially if you have little trick-or-treaters and you want to make them something. Here's the thing that's going to go with that. Hi Lois, how are you? This next thing is called the Monster Bash Suite. I just got to move some of my other little things out of the way so I can get it over here. And this little suite is another one of my favorites from the catalog. Okay, so you have your little stamp set called Spooktacular Bash, and you have these awesome dies that go with it. These are the Ornate Frames dies. I wanted to make sure I said the name right before I said it. So you can cut around all these spooky little pictures, but you've got this paper here that will cut out a bunch of these as well. Isn't that great? So you don't even have to stamp them all if you don't want to. You can cut some out of the paper. Set that right here. Black dimensionals. Did you ever think you would need black dimensionals? But when you think about it, when you are doing a project and you have the white dimensionals behind a dark paper, a lot of times those show when you don't want them to show because people will look at your project from the side or something, and this will help hide that. So you get 4 sheets, 2 mini and 2 regular size in a package of those, which I think is great. Coffins. Coffin treat boxes. You get a dozen in a pack. I'm going to be doing a class with this as well because why not? Too cute. You've got the lids and you've got the bottom parts. They literally just fold, glue together. I mean, there's not even instructions with them. This is super easy to figure out. I did one earlier. It took me all of 2 minutes to glue this together. Isn't that fantastic? To put some little treats in for Halloween. I think those are great. I love those little coffin boxes. I cannot wait to decorate these and put these out on display so people can see how fantastic they are. This ribbon is the basic black scalloped edge. That's what it's called, scalloped edge. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I don't know if you can see it really good, but it's got stitching design all down it, not just that scallop on the edge. There's stitch design all down it. These Monster Bash enamel shapes, look at those for decorating your coffin, right? I think I'm going to put some little photos on there. You can run some paper through this embossing folder, which is the Stylish Scroll embossing folder. So you can see the pattern a little better there on that photo, hopefully. Just to add to your coffin, but look at this paper. My son is 20, he's turning 21 this month, but I still love Halloween. I don't decorate for it anymore, but I love making cards and things. But this paper just makes me so happy with all of these faces. I love this Dracula. He's always fixing his little ascot there. Love it. I just think it's fantastic. The side looks like, you know, from a newspaper, the Ghouls Gazette. You've got this with the spooky bats. This awesome ornate damask on the other side. Look at these bottles. Look at these bottles and jars. There are squids, octopi, eyeballs, spiders, all kinds of mushrooms, butterflies, eels. There's so many fun things in here. Those are just great. I think those are fantastic for Halloween. And another damask on the back. And then pretty much all those little characters just in smaller form on this, which would be fantastic to use a circle punch for, to cut them out and put them on something on a card. Spider webs, you've got your books. You've got another sheet here. This is, oh, these are some fantastic ghoulish recipes. Those are great. You got the little Dracula castle, another great thing that you could cut out, and then you've got like a blueprint, probably of Dracula's castle. But one of my favorites right there. I cannot wait to have that class and do those. This little set. Wasn't sure I liked it, but a lot of people are saying they love it, so I had to get it so I could make some cards with it. It's got your little zombie, your little werewolf, and just your little monster. It says, just a little creepy and boo to you. And then you can buy all these fantastic little eyeballs, but they're different colors and different sizes, so they will fit, you know, on your little monsters. If I can flip it over and stick it on there, you can add them to your little monsters. So I think those are great. Just a cute little Halloween set. And then just some random things that I got, because some things I didn't buy with the sweets. There is so much more in this catalog. You're going to be amazed when you see it. This ruched ribbon. Look at this. Look at that. You could line the inside of your coffin with that. How cute is that? Make it look like a real coffin. I just think that's hilarious. And then if you just put your little candies in there for someone for a treat, I think that's cute. Or for a coworker. It doesn't even have to be for trick-or-treaters. You could do it for anyone. And look at our ink. We have some new ink. We have Silvery Shimmer, Celestial Copper, and Golden Glitz. 3 more things I can't wait to play with and make some cards with. And then these are the last 2 things I have to show you. I have so many things laying around me. I'm looking just to make sure, but these are the last 2 things I have to show you. These Twile Tidings enamel glimmer dots. And I'm going to say they are, okay, now don't quote me on this. I'm going with Garden Green and Real Red, but I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. And then these Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, just some more pretty little color rhinestones, which I think is fantastic that they've done that this year. We have the, from the annual catalog, we have these Noble Peacock rhinestones, and these are the Holiday rhinestones. Same amount of rhinestones, just different packaging. But you could use all of these for Christmas cards. It doesn't. I'm really having a hard time showing you the color here, so I apologize. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed looking at all the wonderful goodies that I got today in my big box. Oh, wait, there is one more thing. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you are going to love this. And if you're not, you need to become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. This is the August add-on kit. You get 24 envelopes like this. Aren't these pretty? They're all the same, but they're really gorgeous. You get 12 of this card with this gorgeous fall wreath on the front, and 12 with this beautiful watercolor wash on the front. Now, these coordinate with the August Paper Pumpkin. So you need to subscribe by August 10th to get the Paper Pumpkin. And you need to do it now, actually. Do it now. Do it as soon as you can, because you want to be able to order these. Because once these are sold out, same with Paper Pumpkin, they're sold out. So these are available now to order, so you'll have them when your Paper Pumpkin kit comes. You can make cards to go with your fall gift bags. But now that really was the last item, I promise. And thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.